10 Oklahomans lost more than $66 million to internet crime in 2022. That's according to a new report by the FBI. Fox 23's crime and safety reporter Abigail Dye joins us live with the details tonight. Abby.
Yes, Shay, Sarah, and the thing about these crimes is they can happen to anyone. If you're sitting on your couch right now and you're like, well, I've never been hacked, how does this apply to me? Well, I'm pretty sure you have a cell phone or you have a computer or a tablet that is technology, and the FBI tells me that these criminals are specifically targeting business emails. 66,517,159. That's how many dollars Oklahomans lost to internet thieves last year. The FBI's Internet Crime Complaint Center, or IC3, came up with that number in their annual report. The report also tells us how thieves are stealing the money.
There's always the issue of business email compromise. That's something that's just not going to go away because it's still an effective way for bad guys to take money.
Special Agent Josh McDiarmid tells me over the phone these email hackers cost victims more than $2.7 billion nationwide.
Business email compromise is where somebody is able to get into either literally hack into somebody's network and get into their email accounts and start asking people to send money to them. Usually they change the way that the money is routed.
So your email is a place to use caution.
One of the biggest things I always stress to people is just be very careful of how you respond to any emails, whether you recognize the company or not.
He says it's very common.
If it happens to you, don't be ashamed or embarrassed.
Just report it to IC3. This website is easy to use. You just go to ic3.gov and click on File a Complaint. And if this does happen to you, the FBI tells me that they have a team that has been successful at recovering funds. So when it comes to reporting, the sooner the better. Live covering news that matters, I'm Abigail Dye, Fox 23 News.
New at 10, check this out. Robot dogs right here are helping the University of Tulsa, it's just wild to see, with their cybersecurity and virtual reality research.
It looks more like a robot giraffe to me. I love my alma mater. TU got a multi-million-dollar grant for a project for the U.S. Army. Fox 23's Alex Cash shows us how these robots will help create safe and secure workplaces.
The pitter-patter of tiny dog paws can be heard around the halls of TU. But they come from these robot dogs. This is Crypto and Hopper. TU now has 3 of these dogs thanks to a $3.75 million grant from the U.S. Army.
It allows us to bring in the robots, build out some new types of things in our facilities, and then bring in a number of students.
Dr. Rose Gamble is TU's Vice President of Research. She says students are going to carry out cybersecurity research using the robots.
This is Hopper, and the people behind this project say it can walk around, see objects, and even pass me a bottle of water.
Dallas Ellman is a PhD student. He says the aim is to help the Army send the robots into places that might be dangerous for a person.
To send them into dirty, dull, or dangerous places to take measurements that might be hazardous for humans to take, to run them 24 hours a day in places that it may be a lot less habitable for humans, but that robots don't mind going.
The robots come from Boston Dynamics, and this is an 18-month research project.
The robotic dogs will be used to communicate with the environment to see if there's anything malicious going on, and then they can also actuate in the environment to control that if they see some kind of alert.
That was Alex Cash reporting. Now, this is an 18-month research project. TU also plans to build a virtual reality studio where students can control the robots and see what they see and command them remotely.